Hi. Um, so I just wanted to continue with this Einstein kick we're on today and just pull a few cards, see what comes up. Let's see if there's anything. This is Five of Swords, defeat. That was reversed, so maybe just not defeated. Just kind of depends, or changing your mind, changing how you see something. Or if I could change your mind, it's a time song. So maybe looking back and just sort of, oh, right, well, what came out was the Five of Wands, strife, or just building a house, building something up, construction, competition, game, dimension, the fifth dimension, um, the sort of interconnectedness, entanglements. These are all different things I've come to associate with it. What else fell out was truce, the Four of Swords. Got lighter or darker? Priestess, High Priestess, 2. Power, 4 of Pentacles. So that's just been coming up so much lately. And I talked about the High Priestess today in playlist description, just being connected to water, the moon. So Scorpio or Pisces or Cancer, power plant, or holding back time, maybe. Love or withholding love, which makes me think of the High Priestess and the Taurus trait, number 2, Taurus 2, astrological cycle, how to manipulate the signs. One way is withholding love for Taurus. So, or just holding on to something, wanting something, waiting, taking something for your own, yourself, your mine, yours kind of thing. The Chariot, in between worlds, also have come up for that card. Alleyway, the sun in Capricorn. The Chariot, 7, and the World reversed. Or, but it fell out. All of these you might just sort of take for their basic meaning, because when they fall out like that, there's really no telling if it's upright or, so. The World, I said she looks like she's dancing with time, as she dances, things move around her. The 4 seasons, the 4 fixed signs, so that's in the musing playlist. 4 seasons followed by a world, the Westworld video. So it's kind of bringing them together. She has some sort of old world contraption. It looks like she's spinning with a snake, and here's the space-time fabric on the bottom there, that netting. And she's in profile, so there's something having to do with divinity, and 21 or 3, finishing something up, a cycle, transiting the world, traveling the world, maybe going home. Maybe you're flying home somewhere. What's hidden? What's behind the mask? What behind the curtain? Peering behind the veil. Truce. This came out before. This is just that rest or, again, time. Fourth house, think of also Libra with this, understanding, um, meditation, taking a time out, a break, time out of mind, mind for letters, very, air, swords, thought type of thing. So time out of mind. Some sort of tomb or something, because there's sometimes depicted in a tomb, and there's like stained glass in the background. Just kind of like the Six of Cups card, something being handed down. Sick, maybe. I just found out my dad had like a stroke tonight, so he's in the hospital. So that could be what it's talking about. It's a little bit on my mind. To you or something coming to you, coming for you. Death. Death is coming for me. Oh my God, I hope it's not that spider. Or real death. Or maybe just transition or transformation or some sort of change. Orion, Osiris. I have my candles kind of like in, I just realized like in Orion's belt, kind of 3 in a row, but one's like off center. There's a Savage Garden video I linked to this card because he has like this head contraption on that kind of talked about Osiris and ancient Egypt being depicted with this like in hieroglyphs, like some sort of head contraption. Looks like that in the video, and this being the link between both. So 13. Knight of Wands is on the bottom. Anything else from this deck? Prudence. Valor. You're fighting off something, 7 of Wands, or having the higher ground, getting your footing. Valor, Mars in Leo. And this is Prudence, Sun in Virgo. Getting the wheels in motion, getting to work, jotting something down. I just thought of penning something, penning an article, reading over instructions, and taking notes, finishing up things, dotting your I's and crossing your T's, just making sure all the details and everything are in order. It's like paperwork, things like that. Just, it's Virgo, so it's like detail-oriented type things. Just looks like a sort of spinning wheel pole kind of thing. Reminds me of in the Musings playlist, Ask for a Sign in the Gucci winter campaign came up where there's a maypole and it's being wrapped around a pole in the center. And some other things came up having to do with space. So maybe there's something there. Because I also mentioned like a wavy sort of, there was a video on that. I don't remember which one or what it was pertaining to, but yeah, and that's how I connected it to that video, Pioneer Works, kind of wavy black hole looking thing. And what was I getting at? And so it's kind of like a version of that, undulating sort of, reminds me of AC, DC, like currents. And the moon card too, that's, opposite curves going on. And what else? What was I going to say? Maybe it'll come to me. But, yeah, 8, Prudence. 2 of Wands was under that. Again, Princess of, or Knight of Wands. And, anything else? What was I getting at? Something, alternating currents or something like that. AC/DC and that video, Pioneer Works video. There was something else I was going to say about that, I just don't remember. Princess of Wands. And I'm sure it'll come to me later or something. Notes. Seven of Swords. Prince of Cups on the bottom. Maybe we'll just go on to this deck. Knight of Cups. And the Emperor. Lord of the waves and water. Well, we're talking about waves, so that makes sense. And water, flux, fluxus movement, push and pull, tides, all of it. And this is the Emperor, son of the morning, 4. So home or something. 4 of Pentacles, again, is on the bottom. We mean home, what I just said, or hold. Knight of Cups, holds, holding on to something. They're both like holding up their, I think it's a wand for him, but it looks like a cup. His cup, holding something up, like some sort of gesture or something. Just hold up. 8 of Pentacles again, Lord of Prudence. So for it to come up at both times, just about that maypole kind of thing, and just twisting and going over and under each other, like alternating currents. I think that's what I was talking about. And the universe, the great one of the nighttime, is on the bottom. So came up twice. The world and the universe. This really has like the waves and bird and Saturn. Ace of Wands. And you know, today is the 20th of, or the moon is 20 days old. It's in Gemini, by the way. I just wanted to mention that. This is the Ace of Wands, Lord of the root of the power of fire. I think like the center of the earth, and like just journey to the center of the earth, maybe. I was preheating the oven. I'm sure it's probably preheated by now. Should try to finish this up and make this a quick reading. Fortitude. Daughter of the Flaming Sword. Which I feel like really exemplifies the combination of strength and justice, because here again it's 8, but sometimes it's fortitude is called, you know, switch with 11. Justice, adjustment. So Sword of Truth or something, King of Cups, Prince of the Chariot of Waters on the bottom. Strength conquers all things or something like that. The Foolish Man, the Spirit of Ether. Here it's not so much like he doesn't look like he's about to leap here. Sometimes he's like walking off a cliff. I'm just like starting out on a new journey, starting something new, fresh, new cycle. Feeling new at something, wanting to start over, being a little bit blind, just newbie at something. Open to experiences, I think. Just spirit, also. Universe again. Ether. The ethers. The unknowable. The Last Judgment. the spirit of the primal fire. Like I was saying, his moon is 20 days old today. So a wake-up call. Just sort of finishing things up. Knight of Pentacles. Five of Wands, which kind of came out before. I was talking about fifth dimension, 5 wands, stellium kind of thing. Creative power, construction, building something up, layers, dimensionality, 10 of swords, Lord of Ruin. Or something's over, Sun in Gemini. The moon's in Gemini, so I guess we're sort of like switched here. And the devil is Lord of the Gates of Matter. So a lot of things kind of coming up about. This also means like something's crystal clear, the 10 of swords. Like it all finally makes sense or something. Some train of thought is over. Or if it's reversed, it can mean like a second chance. And that could be also what the Judgment card is talking about, a second chance, revitalized, reawaken, come back to life kind of thing. And the universe has come up twice. We're talking about matter and a lot of these recent playlists like dark gravity and things like that, particle accelerator and all of that. Joining, I just want to say joining forces or something. This is Capricorn. So this is the weight of the world. Also, it's like maybe just feeling like the need to be free. 10 of Wands under that. So that is kind of feeling like a burden or needing to cross the finish line, finish things up. Which could be a good thing, you know. It doesn't, sometimes these things are just so neutral also. 6 of Swords. This is Lord of the Earned Success. So moving to smoother waters, there's waves that they're making. It makes me think of the Tame Impala cover art. They're making the waves and or moving from choppy waters to smoother waters is kind of the point, but it's also just feeling guided, pushed along by spirit, movement forward. Maybe the 6th house. Like I have Capricorn in the 6th house. Could be talking about that. And 9 of Cups, Lord of Material Happiness. This is your like genie happiness wish card. Getting the answer that you want. Getting what you wish for somehow, some way. The correct art of wishing and things like that. Like being specific and asking for what you want. What you're looking for to be shown to you, to be brought upon you in your path, your daily life or something. And this is Jupiter in Pisces. So also 9th house, maybe. Just satisfaction. We've got the 6 of Swords, 9 of Cups, Queen of Swords, the Sun. Solar power. Lord of the Fire of the World. So again, there's just all this like fire of the world, center of the earth, the primal force, fire, solar power, center of the universe kind of thing. 7 of Wands, again, Lord of Valor. Mars and Leo. Maybe you have like a 7th house ruled by fire sign. Or fire sign in your 7th house. A lot of this has to do with astrology. King of Pentacles, Prince of the Chariot of Earth. Is that, again, Capricorn or Virgo or... And there's a lot of, since the sun is in Virgo and today the moon's in Gemini, there's a lot of mercurial energy, I guess, going on. And, yeah, Taurus also. Two of Wands again. Twin flame, Lord of Dominion. Overseeing something, looking forward, looking to the future. Looking forward, the Hangman, yes, or something. Spirit of the Mighty Waters. 12, reducing down to 3. Spirit of the Mighty Waters, like, I think it's here. Talks about being ruled by Neptune, but people also associate this card to Pisces and Chiron, the wounded healer. So Pisces is very healing energy. That makes sense then. So just, again, this is a time out. You know, he's taking some time off to just sort of hang and search for knowledge, relaxation, meditation, inner truth, inner all of this kind of thing. And can also talk about sacrifice and maybe sacrificing some time or something too, but ultimately a healing process, I think. Anything else? Knight of Pentacles, Lord of the Wild and Fertile Lands. And the Ten of Wands, Lord of Oppression, crossing the finish line and just, you know, just feeling like you can just finally lay something to rest, put something down, be done with something, or maybe you can take things to a new level or something. Now you finally can pass things off to other people or something. Saturn and Sagittarius. I usually pull from the Art of Life Tarot just because it has different images. So I'll pull one. Robin's definitely ready. Queen of Cups. Blessed is the influence of one true loving human soul and another. George Eliot. Breakfast in Bed by Mary Cassatt. 1897. Remington, Library of Art Gallery, San Marino, California, USA. Three of Swords. Difficulties exist to be surmounted. Ralph Waldo Emerson. The Agony in the Garden. I feel like heart right now just like bent over, like my back hurts. Agony in the Garden by Paul Gauguin. 1889, Norton Gallery, Palm Beach, Florida. USA. 89 has been seeing that number everywhere. And this is Death again. I'm like so nervous about that. I saw it again. Death twitches my ear. Live, he says, I am coming. Virgil. Death and Life by Gustav Klimt. 1911, private collection. Ace of Wands again is on the bottom. Whatever you can do, begin it. Boldness has genius, power, and magic in it. Johann Wolfgang von Goethe. The Ancient of Days by William Blake, 18th century private collection. William Blake book over there. That card comes up and I always think I should flip to a page in that book, but I never have it on hand. Anything else from this deck? Maybe a yes answer. Scorpio. Three of Wands. That's a yes answer. It's weird that it kind of just came out when I said that. To be what we are and to become what we are capable of becoming is the only end in life. Robert Louis Stevenson and the Three Ages of Woman, detailed by Gustav Klimt. 1905, National Gallery de Moderna, Rome, Italy. So a yes answer, I guess, and the Eight of Pentacles is on the bottom. So the artist, the painting and artist, working. Until you try, you don't know what you can do. Henry James. Van Gogh, Painting Sunflowers by Paul Gauguin, 1888. Van Gogh Museum, Amsterdam, the Netherlands, again. Eight of Pentacles 3 times, so really just finishing something up, I think, and a yes answer, and moving on to something new, maybe. Justice. This above all to thine own self be true, and it must follow as night the day, thou canst not then be false to any man. William Shakespeare, who was a moon in Taurus also. Self-Portrait by Vincent van Gogh, 1887, Detroit Institute of Art, USA. Justice, so law, peace, justice of the peace, partnership. Two of Cups is on the bottom. I love you not only for what you are, but for what I am when I am with you. Elizabeth Barrett Browning. The Terrace at St. Andreas by Claude Monet, 1867. Met, New York, USA. One more card from here, and then I'll do an oracle card and then be done because, yeah, I'm hungry. A Chariot, which came up in the other deck, so must be important. Do not go where the path may lead, go instead where there is no path, and leave a trail. Ralph Waldo Emerson. The Balloon by Paul Merce, 1878, Hungarian National Gallery, Budapest, Hungary. Well, I did say I was hungry, so. The Knight of Swords. To dare is to lose one's footing momentarily, not to dare is to lose oneself, Soren Kierkegaard. Don Quixote by Honoré Daumier, 1865 to 70, Munich, Germany. It's like New Pinakotek or something, Germany. Knight of Swords, Powers of the Air. And maybe we'll do the Winged Enchantment Oracle because Powers of the Air. Chariot. Woodpecker and Lark. I don't usually get those, so let's go with that. 9, Duck is on the bottom. Lark is 19. That number's been coming up a lot lately. I am Lark, the endearing song of the soul. I am voice. I am the wandering bard. Hey, the bard. I just mentioned Shakespeare. I am everything that resonates through sound. I will teach you to use your words and how to make them magic. I will give you a purpose for everything you utter. I will give you a clear intent for every expression you release. Everything you say permeates the cosmos. I am the chant that awakens. Awakening, reawakening, 20, judgment. I am the mantra that focuses thought. I am the love ballad and the victory song. I am here to free your voice and show you how to direct it towards your destiny. You have kept quiet too long. It's time to awaken your senses, speak with clarity and intent, express with depth and purpose. Pay close attention as your words reverberate around you. You are in tune with the cosmos. You are manifestation. You are harmony. You are lark. These are things that I asked for before doing this reading, so it's kind of interesting. $38, woodpecker, and this was lark. It's woodpecker. I am woodpecker, the rhythm of the ancients and the heartbeat of the earth. I am drummer, I am the percussion of life. I am the one who digs deep and finds the secrets hidden within. I am in tune with the world and allow my echoes to lead me to the hearts of others. I can dredge up those things forgotten. I can call out that which hides. Know that everything has a time, a beat of its own. Know that there are always more layers beneath the surface, and I have come to change the pace and alert you to something new on the horizon. Align yourself now with what needs to be rather than what has fallen out of sync. Look to where your heart pulls you and let it play out. Find the new beat of your life. There's great power in realignment. You are captivating sound. You are energy of vibration. You are connection. You are woodpecker. Also things that I asked for. Connection. And just alignment with things. Be awoken. Like wake up your eyes kind of thing. See things in a new light. And yeah. Right. Say a lot of things. I figure, the more you put out there, the hopefully more likely something will happen. So anyways, I hope that this was kind of enlightening or helpful or something to that effect. And maybe since we're talking about the world, and just do one like love card. Finances and career, retreat. I don't know if those were a wedding dress though. So much about weddings. Anything about what people need to hear for love, advice. Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. That's weird because chemistry is on the bottom. Maybe since we've been talking a lot about space, there's more things having to do with chemistry. I think the video I put up, or maybe, I don't know, something about chemistry I saw earlier. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. So maybe one person thinks it's unrequited love, one person thinks that there's chemistry. Maybe you just need to be on the same page with something. That one didn't pop, so let's wait for one to pop. It kind of looks like it wants to come out. This could be the one. I'm saying this one looks like it. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Looks like things are being orchestrated, or like something from these little cherubs above. Chemistry again is on the bottom. So I think of experimenting, testing something out too, because she looks very apprehensive. Like she's intrigued but not sure what to do. Just like red and blue though, a lot of that like fire and water energy. Just chemistry, attraction of opposites too. This could be the one I said, just one card. So here's attraction on the bottom. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So now I want to pull more, because those are pretty. Trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Another little cherub guy, like shooting her in the back with an arrow. And it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Calling in, I was like saying, call in universe, call in whatever, help, and this is calling in your soulmate. It is safe for you to love. Kind of reminds me of like the Six of Wands or something, just sort of. Let go of control issues, allow the situation to unfold naturally, and give your relationship a chance. Very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. We got manifestation earlier, so there's just a lot of that. Making sure you know what you want, what you're asking for, making a wish kind of thing. New love is on the bottom, kind of coming in here. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So, all these little, I don't know, maybe it's just like a theme throughout the entire thing, but there's always these little cherubs sort of whispering and an I Ching card. 33. sort of sitting in your cave. Like, you can look that up if you want, if you're interested to know what that means. I gotta go make dinner. It's so late already. So, hope this was helpful. Hope you enjoy. Have a great weekend. Bye.